Hello, my dear friends. Today I am revealing 5 best side hustles that can change your life. I would like to tell you that you should watch the complete video. You will learn a lot of new things. It will help you to become more with AI.
Today, we're jumping into 5, and I mean 5, very specific AI side hustles that you could literally start this week. We're talking about everything from building an AI that can actually talk on the phone to launching virtual influencers that land real brand deals. Look, the age of AI is here, and so is a golden opportunity to build a new stream of income. All right, let's get into it. So let's just start with the biggest question on everyone's mind. Is AI really the ultimate side hustle? And honestly, the answer is a pretty huge yes. But what is it about right now, this very moment, that makes it so unique?
Well, the timing just couldn't be better, and here's why. For one, AI and social media have made it way easier than ever before to generate extra cash. 2, let's be real, AI is shaking things up in the job market, right? So a side hustle is less of a nice to have and more of a really smart backup plan. And finally, if you've got that entrepreneurial itch, this is the perfect low-risk way to test out a business idea before you decide to go all in.
Okay, let's dive into our first 2 hustles, which are all about building AI products. And hey, don't let that word building scare you off. We're going to start with something called a micro SaaS, and then we'll get into creating some seriously powerful AI agents. First things first, what in the world is SaaS? It just stands for software as a service, and all it means is instead of buying and downloading software one time, you just access it online and usually pay a subscription. You know, it's kind of like Netflix, but for software. And you see this shift happening everywhere, from old school Microsoft Word to Google Docs, or from Adobe Photoshop to Canva. Now, here's the game changer. Just a few years ago, building something like this would have taken a whole team of developers months, if not years. But today, AI and no-code tools let a single person build and launch a simple SaaS product in just a matter of days. And that brings us to our very first hustle, the micro SaaS. The idea here is really simple. Don't try to build the next Facebook. Instead, just solve one tiny, super specific problem. A perfect example is this app called Calorie AI. It was built by a teenager. All it does is count calories from a picture of your food. That simple idea grew into a multi-million-dollar business. That's the power of focusing on a niche. Okay, listen closely to this. Hello, Steve. This is Rania from Bullet Properties. Am I catching you at a good time? It sounds like a normal sales call, right? Pretty standard stuff. Well, what if I told you that Rania isn't a person? Yep, that was 100% AI. That Rania you just heard, that's our second side hustle, the AI voice calling agent. It's an AI system that businesses can use to handle their phone calls, taking orders, booking appointments, answering common questions. You're basically building and selling them a virtual receptionist that never sleeps. So who's going to buy this? Just think about any local business that depends on phone calls. Restaurants, doctor's offices, salons, plumbers, the list just goes on and on. For these guys, every single missed call is literally lost money, and you can be the person who sells them the perfect solution. All right, for our third hustle, we're going to shift gears from building products to selling them. We are talking about dropshipping, a total classic side hustle that AI is completely turning on its head. Let's just quickly look at the old way of doing things. To start a dropshipping store, you'd have to spend weeks, maybe even months, just trying to find a hot product. Then you'd have to manually build a website, write all the marketing copy yourself, and design your ads from scratch. The whole thing could easily take 2 or 3 weeks, and by the time you launched, the trend might have already died. Now check out the AI way. You've got AI tools that can scan social media and tell you what products are blowing up right now. AI can build you a professional website in a single day. It writes all your copy for you. It can even generate those viral-style video ads automatically. So what used to take weeks of grinding can now be done in just a couple of days. That is a massive advantage. And now for our last 2 hustles, which are all about creating content. AI is creating this whole new category called synthetic media, and it is opening up some seriously mind-bending opportunities. We'll start with number 4, the AI influencer. So take a good look at this. You're seeing what looks like a successful influencer, probably with brand deals and a huge following. But here's the thing, they are not a real person. They are completely generated by an AI. And this isn't just some gimmick. Some experts are predicting that pretty soon a huge chunk of the influencer content we see online could be AI-driven. Which of course leads to the most obvious question, right? If these influencers aren't real, how on earth are they making real money?
I know it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but the business models behind them are very, very real.
How they make money is surprisingly simple. First, you can go after brand deals and affiliate marketing, just like any human influencer would. Second, you can sell exclusive content directly to their fans through subscriptions. But the real power, the big brain move, is the third method. You build your own products, and then you create a whole army of AI influencers to be your 24/7 marketing team that never gets tired. And that leads us perfectly into our fifth and final hustle, offering AI video generation as a service. The tech here is moving so fast, it's unbelievable. For example, some new AI tools have these motion control features, so you can take any viral dance video, upload a picture of a character you made, and the AI will create a brand new video of your character perfectly copying every single move. You could sell this service to brands, to creators, anyone who wants amazing video content without ever needing to be on camera. So there you have it. We just walked through 5 incredibly powerful ways to get into the AI economy. Building a micro SaaS, creating AI voice agents, turbocharging a dropshipping store, launching AI influencers, and offering AI video creation. Which brings us to the most important question of all. What's your next move?
It is so clear that AI isn't just another tool. It's creating a whole new economy of products, of services, and even of personalities. So the question I really want to leave you with is this. In a world full of AI agents and AI creators, what is your role going to be? Are you a builder, a seller, a creator, or something we haven't even thought of yet? The opportunities are really just beginning to unfold.